Your 20s is the best time to set yourself up for success. You should have the time, energy, and opportunity to do this. It is a time when the possibilities are endless and you have the energy to pursue them. It is also the time to set up through discipline, strong foundational mindsets that will contribute to your success in the long run. Take bold steps when you are in your 20s. In this video, I'm going to share with you 9 bold moves you can make in your 20s that will make all the difference when you're older. 1. Set difficult goals. Anyone who wants to be mediocre will set small goals. Whoever wants to be outstanding will set the most difficult goals. Do you think graduating with a first class is impossible? Do you think winning the game is impossible? Think again. There are, were, and will continue to be people who have successfully done all the things you think you are incapable of doing. What is the difference between you and them? The difference is your goals. They set a higher goal than you did to accomplish what you wanted. If you wanted a first class, why have you spent 5 hours daily streaming movies on Netflix while spending only 2 hours at the library? If you wanted to win the game, would you have practiced once a week instead of every day? You thought you planned to succeed, but you didn't set your goals right. Your 20s is a time to push yourself beyond your limits. You need to understand there are people out there who are ready to die to achieve what they set out to. If you want to compete with such people, you must bring your utmost best to the table. There is no room for slacking. Setting such goals when you're young helps you form a habit of setting difficult goals. This will eventually benefit you when you're older. It can help you develop perseverance and self-discipline. 2. Learn a skill. All young people must learn a skill or two. This age presently values skills over degrees, and anyone who wants to be relevant has to have a skill. Surprisingly, every successful person is known for a skill or two that they have perfected. Some of them never even studied those areas in a formal setting. For instance, Maya Angelou, a renowned American author and poet, never went to college. After high school, she had a child and could not continue her education. Although now late, she was regarded as a great civil rights activist and poet in the United States when she was alive. Skills can determine the level of opportunities open to a person. A reporter who is proficient in Microsoft Suite, for example, is more valuable than the one who can only write. All reporters know how to write, so having a writing skill as a reporter doesn't make you stand out. Skills distinguish you when you're applying for a role. It also gives your resume color. A content writer with graphic design skills is more valuable than a content writer who only knows how to write a content. Skills do not only allow you access to more opportunities, they also enable you to supervise the work of others. A lawyer with no computer programming skills cannot manage a team of programmers effectively. If you desire to be on top, acquire as many skills as you can while you're young. 3. Start a savings. One of the bold moves you can make when you're young is to start saving. A savings can help you out of tough situations, but only if you have one. The decision to begin is a welcome one. Back it up with action. Don't rely on yourself alone to take the money aside. Technology has made everything easier. Savings can now be automated using regular bank apps. Create an account for your savings, separate from your current account, and automate the debiting of your account to the tune of whatever amount you want to save. Over time, you get used to living on the amount you have. When this happens, your savings can accumulate for years. When your savings accumulate, this means that you have bulk cash to either invest or undertake capital projects. With your savings from work, you can start a business without taking a loan from the bank. With your savings, you can pay your medical bills even without insurance. Save as much as you can when you're young. As you grow older, you can use the money to pursue your dreams. Saving is a habit. It becomes permanent when done over time. Save until you can't remember you're saving anymore. 4. Travel to the country you have always desired. Is there a country you have always wanted to visit? What has kept you until this moment? Is it money? Is it fear that you will lose out on work time? It is time to do it. When you're young, there are many things you want to do, places you want to be, and people you want to meet. As you grow older, your priorities change. You must live fully by going for the things you want, because if you don't, you would never know whether or not they would have worked out. If you want to travel, just travel. Don't overthink it. Thinking too much can stifle action. Make a bold move. Just do it. 5. Network. Are you a people person? Some of you are, while some are not. That's okay. In life, the people you interact with can shape your mindset around business, work, and relationships. Your outlook in life is greatly influenced by the people you hang out with. The quality of opportunities you assess too is dependent on the type of advice you get. As a young person, you have to expand your network. You should have an acquaintance for your different areas of interest. If you are interested in economics and policies, you should probably hang out with the economists and policy research scholars. These people can give you up-to-date information on those areas. If you want to invest, associate socially with stockbrokers and investment bankers on Wall Street. You're bound to pick a thing or two. Be open and sociable. This is one of the bold things you have to do in your 20s. If you're nervous, don't worry. Meeting you is making someone else nervous as well. 6. Move out of your parents' house. When you're young, you will have to move around a lot. A lot of decisions you take will not make sense to people, especially your parents. Older people typically play it safe. They just want a modest life, a good paying job, and enough to cover their pension. As a young person, staying too long under your parents' roof can stifle your growth. One of the bold things you can do is move out. I know you probably don't have it figured out yet, but if you stay, you will probably be relaxed. You will not be motivated to act quickly. Leaving can be your stimulus to take life more seriously and work hard for your success. 7. Start investing. Invest as early as possible. While savings can give you a bulk sum to take care of expenses, unless it has stayed for decades, it is unlikely to make you rich. Investment, on the other hand, creates several streams of income that can make you rich within a short period. Starting to invest is one of the key moves every young person who desires financial freedom will make. Investments are, however, quite risky. Before you invest, do some research. 8. Build a brand. Whether or not you own a business, you need a personal brand. A brand tells a story about a person and their interest. It represents a business's unique identity. A brand usually requires consistency and hard work. It is therefore an endeavor that can instill discipline. Every young person in their 20s should build a brand. Figuring out what works and doesn't work and engaging people interested in the brand helps you hone creativity and problem-solving skills, which are highly profitable. It will also teach you about human behavior. It is something every young person should try. 9. Apply for a dream job. After you got a job the first time, were you happy? Was it your dream job? When you are in your 20s, you are encouraged to take risks and go for the things you want. If you are interested in a role, apply. You lose nothing by applying. You just might get it, but you would never know unless you apply. In conclusion, young people should take bold steps that will help you thrive. You shouldn't allow the fear of uncertainty to stop you from trying. Eventually, only those with the courage to try will succeed. If this video inspired you, subscribe to our channel. We love you.